Good afternoon, everybody. David Shuster here on Take Action News. Also, of course, joined by our executive producer, Daniel Marins, and our board operator, Pete Callahan. So great to have you on this weekend edition, May 11th edition of our show. Hats off to the Rock Newman Show for another amazing couple of hours. That guy gets the terrific interviews, and be sure, of course, to catch, if you missed any of it, and he had another great show today, you can always catch him on weactradio.com to see some of the videos. Daniel Marins, I was so intrigued this week by Meghan McCain's reaction to Mark Sanford, who won that special election for Congress in South Carolina. Mark Sanford, of course, the disgraced former governor of the state who had the affair with the Argentinian mistress when the staff said that he was hiking the Appalachian Trail. Meghan McCain took to Twitter and said all sorts of nasty things about Sanford and Republicans supporting him. She said, any Republican that voted for Mark Sanford in South Carolina but is against gay marriage is an unbelievable hypocrite. And then she said, really, Republicans, we're going to get behind Mark Sanford and claim gay couples will ruin marriage. This is why young people don't vote GOP. And then in response, this blogger from Iowa, David Burge, wrote, Meghan McCain, if it wasn't for politicians cheating on their wives, you wouldn't exist. A reference to Meghan McCain's father, who met Cindy McCain while he was still initially married. What's going on here? It seems like these Republicans are so far off and show, I mean, this is the kind of exchanges that they have. This is crazy.
Yeah, David, I mean, there's a number of different phenomena on display right there. Obviously, I think that Meghan McCain is correct instinctually. You're absolutely hypocritical if you think that someone who is a heterosexual adulterer has a more sanctified marriage than someone who is homosexual just because they are. So I think that she makes a great point, and I think she makes a great point about the hypocrisy of social conservatism in general, and it does alienate young people. And the issue then, that I think also the dark side of the right wing that was reflected there, is just the blatant misogyny. If you can go after a pretty woman who happens to disagree with the Republican establishment, then you will do it by attacking her looks, you'll do it by attacking who she is. And I would add, David, that he tweeted that, and then the responses to his tweet and the responses to her tweets were just god-awful, were nasty.